Alright, guys. We are beginning. We are about to begin. About to begin. If you hear that in the background, my wife is watching Nostalgia Cruise. All right. Now I can finally begin. Let's go ahead and so I can see if anyone chats to me. Alright. Give me just a second, guys. Let us begin. Oh. Alright. As usual, I always make my name out to be Hero. I think the brightness is actually good. I mean, they're not known to be dark games. What is happening, AFK? Alright, sounds like a plan, dude. That's 11. Man, I have to say, Dragon Quest has such a charm to it. He's got such long, dangly arms.
This child, he is the one.
There's the mark. There's no mistaking it.
Doll. Easy baby. Oh no. They're headless. I did not know that there was, you know, plural to that. Monty, thank you for hosting me, my friend. That's a lot of fish. Oh, are we doing the Moses thing? No. Hey, it's Gohan. That's who he looks like.
What in heavens are you doing here? And after that awful storm,
As in
too.
Grandpa Gohan.
However did you survive? You're a jolly one. What's this? You poor thing. Come here. Come here. Oh, there's no need to be frightened anymore. You're safe now, little fellow.
Mikey, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. You are a awesome legend. Hey, look, it's Trunks.
Thanks so much. You're a
Robin,
lifesaver.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. You guys are all legends in my eyes.
Trust me to lose my headscarf
He's
just before the
asleep?
big ceremony.
Little Puppers is finally asleep. He been a whiny baby. Yeah, he's been missing us.
So it's finally here, the big day.
Thank
I
you
can't
for the
believe we're gonna
biddies,
climb it
Beast.
all the way up there.
Beast Mikey being the best ever. Puppers!
Looks like Sandy's keen to lead the way.
Yes, he is supposed to be a whiny doggo, especially whenever he doesn't get to see his, see us, you know, for a few hours.
Come on, best not keep her waiting.
Best not keep it waiting. Yeah. All right. Game definitely looks good. That's for sure. What have you got to say to me, old man? Hero, seeing you and my dear Gemma all set for your big day makes me proud as anything. Both as a mayor and a grandfather. You're not kids anymore, you know? No, you're grown up now, and that means going to the tour and offering your thanks. Now, it's time you are on your way. Head up to the top, give praise to the spirit of the land, then come back down and tell us how you like the view. Oh, and if you ever get unsure what to do next, try pressing Y. Select Party Talk. Gemma might have some useful tips for you. Alright, man. Sounds good. Thanks for the lurk. Just look at you, hero. My little boy. All grown up. Now, be sure to look after Gemma, you hear? To think you've been inseparable since you were tiny. And here you are, about to climb the tour together. Oh, and if you ever lose your way, just follow Sandy. That dog's got more sense than any of us. Off you go now, dear. I know the two of you will be just fine. And I'll make sure there's a delicious supper waiting for you when you get back. Well, thank you. I like supper. In fact, I love supper. Tonight I had meat pies. Yes. They were very good.
Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. That's how it goes, isn't it?
Aw, she's cute.
My granddad's been teaching me the prayer ever since I was little. He reckons the spirit of the land really does live on Cobblestone Tor, you see. As long as I can remember, he's been preparing me for this day. The day it would finally be my turn to climb all the way up there and offer my thanks. I just wonder whose idea it was in the first place, sending the village's young folk on such a dangerous errand. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief?
I really love how they talk in this game. What if I take a tumble and do myself a mischief? I'm sorry, I'm terrible
Well,
at
not to
doing
worry.
accents.
Since you and me were born on the same day, I'm lucky enough to have a bodyguard along for the journey. Come on then. That craggy old thing won't climb its... Oh,
What is it, poopers? Oh no, the most dangerous of enemies, slimes.
monsters! They're coming this way.
Don't worry. Dude, Dragon Quest is some of the best Japanese RPGs you could ever play. I'm not even kidding you. If you like the idea of turn-based fighting, then you will love it. Plus, the stories are usually really, really good. The animation, as you can see, is very Dragon Ball-esque, mainly because it is drawn by the same guy who created Dragon Ball Z, Akira Toriyama. And he does all of the designs of the characters and of the monsters. It's an amazing game. A group of slimes draws near.
Go on!
So I actually have the dog helping me fight. That is amazing.
Get him! Crumbs!
The leveling system is very deep.
Go on!
Now, if you want to try, you can of course try this one. But one of my favorites is Dragon Quest VIII. And Dragon Quest VIII is very deep in how you do the level ups, you know, which weapon you decide to use, and which skills you decide to actually invest in. It's a really detailed system.
Crikey! I wasn't expecting that.
Crikey! Oh, they're
They were
angry!
only little, but I'd have been done for if you and Sandy hadn't been here to help me. And now we've got to go through that horrible, dingy cave.
And the voice
Just our
acting is
luck.
always British. I love it.
I'll bet you anything that's where those awful things came from. Well, as long as you're with me, I've got nothing to worry about.
Nothing, I was just looking at you. I can look at you, can't I? In Dragon Quest VIII, there was only 4 characters, but when they re-released it out on the 3DS, they added 2 additional characters. In Dragon Quest VII, I think there's a little bit more. I think they have 6, and you can change out between them. And each of them have their own specific roles that they follow. Like, in Dragon Quest VIII, the main character is the strongest when it comes to swords, and the strongest when it comes to lances. along with that, he ends up learning some of the best attacks in the game. Then you also have Jessica, who is basically the mage, and she does better with bow staves, and she also does really well with whips. So there is a difference in it, and because you could change the weapons, it would kind of take care of the whole thing where you didn't have a party of 9 or whatever. Kind of like how Final Fantasy usually has a pretty big party. And there are tons of spells that you can learn. It's really good, man. I just love it. I really wish I could actually stream Dragon Quest VIII, because that's my favorite, personally. Alright, so I don't have any... Oh! Okay, so... See, right here, I have a different sword. I have a regular sword, then I have a great sword. And I can switch over to the great sword. Good job, Sandy. Such a good doggo. I would get one. To be quite honest with you, the backwards compatibility PS3 are really, really good. I would totally get one, man. I'm serious. I really wish I could get one. But I've already got a PS3, so there's no reason for me to go and get another one. And also, I have a PlayStation 2. So, and I do actually have Dragon Quest VIII on PS2. I actually just would have to get a capture card so I can actually be able to stream it. But the original PS2 version of Dragon Quest VIII is very slow. When I say slow, I mean like the action is very slow. So, you would have to... if you would like to actually see how it is now on the 3DS version is so much faster because you could actually increase the speed of the battle time.
Phew.
Which actually makes grinding not a problem at all. Oh, look at me leveling up. Actually, I would like to see... Yes, PS2 was by far one of my favorite systems. Hands down. Oh, I've gotta look all fancy. Look at me. I look just like the old hero from Dragon Quest VIII. Now, an underrated system, in my opinion, is definitely the GameCube. I love the freaking GameCube. So many good games. But, of course, that system is not as good as PS2. Frizz. Oh, I feel you on that. I did the same thing, all honesty. My most played game on my PlayStation 2 was probably out of these 5 games: Devil May Cry 3, Dragon Quest VIII, Final Fantasy X, Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 / Budokai Tenkaichi 3, because I kind of rate those the same. And then probably the next one would probably be, what was it? Soul Calibur 3. I'm a huge Soul Calibur fan, so I'm very excited about Soul Calibur coming out. Man, look at that one shot.
Don't give up.
Don't give up. Aw, thanks for the help. Slime, are you like contemplating life? What were your most played games on PS2, Mikey?
Tough little blighters,
I need to
aren't
get me
they?
something to drink. I'm so thirsty. Sorry, Kiki. Oh, excuse me. Man, I've been up since 5:30 this morning. So I'm really tired. Got a chunk of copper ore. I love the designs of the monsters in this game. So cute. I love Suikoden. Now, if I remember correctly, Suikoden used to have extremely long cutscenes. I think that's the game that I'm thinking of that had that.
Phew.
And of course, I loved Resident Evil 4. I actually have never played any of the other Resident Evil games other than Resident Evil 4, 5, and 6.
Cool. Look at all this fog. Is this normal, do you think?
Help! Help me!
What? Cole!
No, I can't help you. You have a bowl cut.
Ah! Ah! Ah!
Quick! You...
Oh, never mind. Giant wind monster right here.
It's not fog at all. It's more monsters.
Something tells me physical attacks don't work on this thing.
Crikey.
Okay, physical attacks do work.
Damn.
Get him! What is this? Oh, you know, I didn't even know that you can actually move around freely.
Run. Damn.
I wonder how that's gonna play
Tough
into
little
effect with
blighters,
this
aren't
game.
they? I'm so proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm sorry, Gemma. I only came up here because I thought it'd be funny to jump out and surprise you. But then those monsters appeared.
What in the world is going on? I never heard anything about monsters appearing on the tour before. But never mind that now. Whatever were you thinking? You could have been killed. You take Sandy and get back to the village this instant.
Yes, Gemma. Sorry, Gemma.
You saved my bacon again. I knew you were tough, but crikey, you really have grown into quite the hero.
Oh.
Not far to the top now.
Of course it rains.
Typical. It would have to go and start raining, wouldn't it? Come on, let's get a move on.
Music doesn't really match this, in my opinion. Yeah, I have one new item in my inventory.
Here we are at last. It's such a shame about the weather. I was really looking forward to that view.
Uh-oh.
Well, we better say the prayer and get this ceremony over with, eh? What was that?
I hear a bird. Yeah, there was a bird. No!
Help me!
Yeah. It's not that heavy, bro. You're carrying around a giant sword. Didn't know I was Pikachu, did you?
We're alive. But how? That great big flash of lightning. It was almost like you made it happen.
I did. My name's Pikachu. 'Cause I'm peeking at you. I'm surprised you didn't say anything because I actually said a pun.
Look, the mark on your hand.
Huh?
Huh? Oh, it stopped. Well, we can worry about that later. All I know is that you saved me yet again. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Probably die.
We really had better be finishing up this ceremony. Humble folk of Cobblestone, great land spirits, hearth and home. Lift your voices up in prayer, sing it across all our drear. Blessed are we since days of yore, let it...
Oops, didn't mean to skip that.
Wow! Look! It just goes on and on and on. Whoever dreamed up this ceremony must have had this in mind.
Thirsty little man.
They wanted to show us how huge our world really is. Well, that's it. It's all over and now we're grown-ups. Should we head down and tell Grandad and everyone?
Wouldn't that be how, you know, you grow up? Oh, I climbed this part of this mountain. I got to see this scene. Now I'm an adult. Impregnate me!
They'll all be waiting for us at the bottom.
Are you contemplating life over there, buddy? Or are you falling asleep? Little buddy is just like sitting over there on his little puppy pad. Just like contemplating life.
and sound, Grandad.
Indeed you are, my dear. Thank the spirits for that. When we saw lightning striking up there, we got a little worried, I have to tell you. Well, I
Excuse me.
never. Sounds like it's nothing short of a miracle that
Huh?
you made it back in one piece.
I can't help that I had a cough.
Well, there's no doubt about it. The spirit of the land was watching over you. Now tell me, my dear, how was the view from the top?
Oh, it was wonderful. I saw the sea stretch into the horizon and the sunlight playing on the water and... Oh, I've never seen anything like it in my life.
You're true Cobblestonians now. Only we have the pleasure of looking out over the world of Erdrea in such breathtaking fashion, you know. You're still young, and the day may yet come when you decide to leave Cobblestone behind. I hope our little ceremony has opened your eyes to a little of what may await you out there. Now, it's high time we were heading back. I'm sure your mother is eager to hear how things went, young man. Don't keep poor Amber in suspense.
Come on, you. Home time.
Little man just passed out. Alright, I'm gonna go get me a drink. I'll be right back, guys. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. What, little man? What? Do you want to say hi to everyone? You want to say hi? Oh, man. Alright, guys. So, meet Luffy. He'll probably start whining because that's what he's been doing. Oh. Oh. Mwah. Best little puppers ever. Yeah. Mwah. See, this right here is the man of the house. And he's wanting to fall asleep too. Little punk. Just wanting to fall asleep. Aren't you, little man? He's just so tired. Oh, you saw that big old yawn? Yeah. That big old yawn. What? He's a good boy. What? What, little man? Another big old yawn. Yeah, look at this little guy. He's just as cute as can be. His name is Luffy. We got him on Sunday. And he got checked by the veterinarian yesterday. And he's looking good. Huh. Aren't you? Alright. You ready to go back to mommy? Huh? You ready to go back to mommy? Why? Actually, he just likes me more. Alright, let's continue on with the game. What? I'm his favorite daddy. What? There's an actual jump button? Okay. This game is advanced in years. It's catching up to Final Fantasy with how it jumps. Alright. Also, welcome everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Legendary Nats. I like playing RPGs. Dark Souls. That is an RPG. Fighting games, which I haven't played any on my channel yet. I'm gonna have to probably plan on playing some fighting games soon, especially when Soul Calibur 5 comes out. I mean, Soul Calibur 6. Man, this game looks so good. So, let's see, I'm wondering, definitely couldn't make that. So anyone in the chat, have you ever played a Dragon Quest game? If you have, what is your favorite? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Myself, Dragon Quest VIII is my favorite of all time, out of all the Dragon Quest games. I've played about 4 of them. The ones I've played have been Dragon Quest 6, 7, 8, and I want to say I played Dragon Quest 3 back a long time ago. Wolfie Wolf. He's an excited puppers. And in fact, I like Dragon Quest a little bit more than I actually like Final Fantasy on some things. Look how happy he is. Look at how happy he is. Well, it's probably a she, because I think its name is Sandy. So, unless it identifies as a boy.
Oh! Here's my little soldier. Well, not so little anymore. I've heard all about your big adventure. Look at you, all grown up. I hope he wasn't too much of a bother, Gemma dear.
Of course not. Quite the opposite, in fact. You would have been proud of him. We got attacked by a monster at the top of the tower, and I ended up hanging onto the edge of the cliff by my fingertips. I thought I was done for. But you'll never guess what happened next. That mark on his hand suddenly lit up, and a bolt of lightning hit the monster.
What did you say? That funny little mark? Lightning flying about the place? Goodness
me!
Here I was hoping he'd turn out nice and ordinary, but it seems his grandfather was right all along.
Of course he's tearing up the pillows. He's puppers.
Well, we've been putting this off for long enough now. You and me need to have a little talk. Here. This belongs to you. Your grandfather asked me to give you it once you'd come of age and climbed the tower.
Yeah. That's what he does with his leg. I don't understand it. He's like, oh, it's a leg.
Something I've been keeping a secret all these years. Something I've never told another soul in the village. It's... how can I put this now? Well, he said you're the reincarnation of the Luminary.
The heck's a luminary?
What?
Oh, don't ask me what the old fool meant, dear. I haven't got the foggiest. All I know is that your grandfather said you had a special destiny, and that there was something you had to do.
I said, you just mad at Mama because Mama tells you no a lot, but Daddy lets you do anything.
He said that when you
That
came
ain't
of
true.
age, you were to
I put
head
my
north
foot down
to the capital, up there in Heli. He seemed
all
to
the
think
time.
that if you did that, all would become clear. Clear as mud, I shouldn't wonder.
And it hurts a lot. Do you put your foot down?
Anyway.
Yeah,
the
when
long
he
and
drew
short of it
blood.
is that if you want to find out what
When he
this
drew
is all
blood on my
about,
chin.
you'll have to leave Cobblestone and head over to Heli.
Crikey.
He wanted to chew on my face. Crikey!
Well, I can't stop you leaving, I'm sure, but you won't be marching on an empty stomach. Come on, dinner.
That's right. We can't worry about our, you know...
Every time he tries to sleep, he hears your voice and he wakes up.
I can't help it. I have people to entertain with my lovely voice. Let's go for a walk. What?
He's watching at me.
Okay, so if you...
Ow! You're in my ear!
Yeah, he was gnawing on my ear that, whenever I grabbed him, like, after I got off from work. Okay. Oh, okay. There's an actual auto run. Interesting. Alright, so I'm going to go to System Settings and... not graphics. Where's it at? Camera controls. So I want the camera speed to be pretty quick. That doesn't seem like it's that much quicker. Sorry, Mom. Hope you don't mind me breaking these pots. And I guess we share a room together.
No.
He
He just headbutted me.
just headbutted you?
Yes. Like his face is on edge. Yeah, I do. She's so hard-headed.
What's in here? Lots of stuff. But nothing of interest. Hope you don't mind me just crawling on your roof. He's so cute. Luffy is best dog. If anyone tells me otherwise, well, you're wrong! Oh.
Oh, can't sleep either, eh? You remember this tree, don't you? I got my scarf stuck in it all those years ago. There I was, crying like mad, and there you were, running round trying to help me get it down. Some things never change, eh?
What,
You
that
know,
you're the damsel?
I always imagined we'd spend our whole lives right here in Cobblestone.
As I continue being a damsel, and you being my hero.
That's why I was so surprised by what your mum said today. All that stuff about you being the luminary, that reincarnation thing.
Uh-oh. She gave you that give me the D look. But first, let's look
I
up at
remember
the sky.
the story my granddad told me. Once upon a time, long, long ago, the world was terrorized by a horrible monster. But then, the luminary appeared and saved the day. When it was all over, the luminary turned into a star. And he's been watching over us from up in the heavens ever since. That's his star, right there. How can you be the luminary too? I just don't get it. I know. That's what you're going to Heliodor to find out. I understand, really I do. Listen, we should both be getting back. Everyone will be wondering where we've got to.
Well, I guess she doesn't want the D.
Goodbye, old friend.
Classic anime where they run and then the tears just fly in the back.
Well, just look at you. You don't scrub up too bad, you know. Only wish your grandfather were here to see you. You won't forget him, will you? He was a fine, upstanding man, the pride of the village. You could do worse than try to be like him. Well, however you turn out, I'm sure you'll find a way to overcome whatever lies
Well,
ahead.
however way you turn
A
out,
mother
even
knows
if you go
these
around
things.
killing everyone and slaughtering thousands.
Oh, by the way, I've popped a little money I'd saved for a rainy day in your pack. Don't spend it all at once.
Don't tell me what to do.
Why don't you visit the village shop before you head off to Heliodor? You'll need some supplies for your big adventure. But don't take too long. The whole village is turning out to wave you off.
Oh, what's this? Dearie, dearie me. What am I going to do? Oh, if it isn't young hero. What, because you have a beard, you think you're older than me? You barely look like a day older than me. You came along at just the right time. I've got a favor to ask you, see? The other day I was playing with my lad. You know, messing around as you do. Well, anyway, he got his flurry feather that he loves, and well, fool that I am, managed to let it blow away. Luckily, the wind only blew it as far as the roof of your shed. I'd go and get it by myself, but I'm not too good with heights, I'm afraid. Anyway, I know you're a brave young fellow, so I was wondering if you mind clambering up there and getting it back for me. You'd be doing me a huge favor, I'm telling you. I knew you'd help me out. You always paid attention to what the priest said in church, you know? The stuff about always being kind to others. You're a fine fellow, no mistake. Now, there's no time to lose. My son's desperate to get his beloved feather back. Hurry on over to your shed. I'm sure you've climbed onto your fair share of roofs, but just find something to clamber onto and press B to jump up there. My gosh, dude. Shut the hell up. Boop. 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 First, I gotta get this chest. Yeah, Mom, I found your drinking money. Loser. I'm not even reading your stuff, man. Waste of my time. Waste of my time. Boop. Boop. Wow, you look just like my mom. Huh. Wear Fair's clothes. Hello, man. Love these guys right here.
One day you're just a little boy, the next you're getting ready to leave us. I only wish your grandfather could see what a fine young man you've become. To think, It's been so many years already since old Chalky found you floating thin.
Chalky? That was his name?
Since he
That is the
brought
worst
you
grandfather
to
name I've ever
Cobblestone.
heard. Mecha, thank you so much for the host, my friend.
We never thought there was anything out of the ordinary about you. And now suddenly there's all this talk of luminaries of all things. You know who the luminary was, of course. A legendary hero who saved the world from a terrible darkness. And we're supposed to believe that you're him reincarnated? Ha, I don't doubt old Chalky, of course, but it is a little hard to swallow, I must say.
Well, fine. Don't believe my grandfather
When
named
you
Chalky.
meet the King of Heliodor, put in a good word for old Cobblestone, won't you, eh? If he finds out this is the village where the luminary was raised, there might be something in it for us.
Wow.
If you catch my drift.
Oh, you are terrible. Trust you to be thinking about what you can get out of it.
I really didn't expect that voice to come out of her.
Oh, no, I'm only joking, of course. The very thought. Anyway, where was I? Ah, yes. Now, the fate that awaits you may well be one beyond anything we simple country folk can imagine. But you must allow us to offer what little assistance we can. Take
Oh, do I get a horse?
And may this magnificent steed, the pride of Cobblestone, lighten your burden and speed you on your way.
Nice.
You'll find
Thank you,
Heliodor
horse.
easily enough. Just head north out of the village and follow your nose.
You travel safely now. Oh, you're such a good boy, such a good boy. You make us proud out there, won't
Who's
you?
a good boy?
And come back safe.
Wait! Here, take this with you. I made it for you.
No, you could just come with me.
It'll keep you safe. I heard there are lots of monsters where you're going. Be sure to keep it close, won't you? I don't know what's in store for you out there. But wherever you go and whoever you meet, don't forget us, will you? Take care, and remember, we'll be waiting for you.
Well, I now set on my journey. Horses are an incredibly convenient way to cover large amounts of ground in a very little time, but you'll sometimes have to enter areas that can only be explored on foot. Don't despair though. A ring on one of the many summon bells dotted around Erdrea. Erdrea? Okay, Erdrea will soon bring your faithful friend galloping back to your side. Wow, I'm so glad they added this feature in this game. Onward, Steve. Be funny if the horse helped me fight. Losers keep... Oh, he got me. Dead. That's right. Little slimes are so cute. Where are you? Oh, okay. That was very random. I wonder what these guys do that's so special. Let's kill you because you do more damage. Yeah. Oh man. Yep. We knew you had to go to the bathroom. Yeah, him. I'm really enjoying this game a lot. Such a nice game. Is there anything special up here? Oh! Chimera Wing. Chimera Wings allow you to teleport. Gotcha. There's only one of you? Well, how well do you handle Frizz? Handle it pretty well, actually. Well, duh. That's not his problem. Oh, now I'm strong enough a level where the slimes are running away from me. Let's jump back on our horsey. Guess this is the way I need to go. Yeah, I mean this is north. Ha! What are you? Oh, ran away. Oh, that's such a cool scene. That's some good scenery. Oh. Okay. You look like a dancing penis with some ugly jewelry and a tongue. Ugly freaking thing. Ha! Rabbits. Okay, so if you try to rush at him, you'll automatically kill him right then and there.
Oh, what have we here? I know a budding adventurer when I see one. It can be risky heading into the great outdoors if you aren't familiar with the basics of survival, you know. Well, fear not, because that's where I come in. See the remains of that fire over there? Well, when you spy one of those, it means you can set up camp and rest your weary bones. To settle down for the night, just go up to the fire and examine it. You'll soon be enjoying a well-earned break. What's that? You're worried about being attacked by monsters while you sleep? Oh, ye of little faith! That statue over there is chock full of holy powers that'll keep the beasties at bay for as long as you need. And that's not all. You can pray to it to be cured of poison and all kinds of other things. Think of it and... Anyway, enough of my yammering. Why don't you take a closer look at all this camping kit for yourself? You'll need to get used to what campsites look like and how to find them. After all, you'll be relying on them whenever you're out in the wilderness. It's like my old dad always said, keen campers can continue on where others can't. Be prepared. Well, that's all from me. If you have any camping-related queries, feel free to ask. I'm here all the time. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
Okay, so that's how you save. Alright. get going. Look at the frogs! Oh my gosh! Toady. Oh, you hit hard. But you can't handle this great sword, son. A jug of fresh water. Yeah, I'm not playing any games with you. Uh-oh. Okay. Innervated state known as pepped up, which will boost their martial life for a while, but nothing lasts forever. After several turns, as they'll lose the glow and go back to themselves. However, any character who are pepped up when a battle ends will still. Okay, that's pretty cool. You can always tell that this was created by the same guy who did Dragon Ball Z. Or not created, but you know what I mean. Drawn. It knocked me down. Myself. Oh, look at that critical strike. I learned a new spell. Oh, now I can use heal. Nice. Nice. Alright, so I'm gonna go with Great Sword. Actually, yeah, Great Sword. Huh. critical hit, man. Yeah. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And we'll continue on with this game tomorrow night. I've got to get up early. And the wife over there is already passed out. And we've got to also put the little man inside of his kennel tonight. So, he's going to be all kinds of fussy because of that. But guys, thank you so much for showing up and being a part of the stream with me tonight. And I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.